Hey, what's up guys, Ben here with another video on my channel FilmFanatic, and today we are going to be talking about films, obviously, but films that are being ruined for people. Now, as a massive movie fan, as I'm sure most of you guys are, the last thing you want when you go and see a movie for the first time is to have it ruined for you. Some people prefer to know what happens, so they're expecting it, but for me, as I'm sure along with many other people, the last thing they want is to know what's coming. Now sadly I did recently have this experience, and this is actually the reason I'm making this video, is because before I went to see the new Star Wars movie, which I was absolutely hyped about, it was ruined for me and someone told me what happened. I hate when someone ruins a movie for you. You go in and now you're sitting there, you're still enjoying the movie, but you're waiting for something to happen, and that ruins the experience. It was an honest mistake, they didn't mean it, they were just really excited, as I'm sure I would have been if I was in their position, but they just kind of lost control of what they were saying and then said a big thing that happens in the movie. Now I need to mention, it's not a big deal if it's done totally accidentally. Maybe the person thinks you've already seen the movie, or they're just super excited to talk about it and they don't realise that you really want to see it or anything like that. If it's an accident, there's nothing you can do about it. But it's when someone deliberately and ignorantly tells you what happens. And this video is the spoiler section of the video where I'm going to talk about what happens in Star Wars. Are you all prepared? You ready? Okay, here we go. Han Solo dies. I did warn you that it was the spoiler section, and so I was told this before I even went into the cinema. So through the whole movie I was sitting waiting, is this the scene he's gonna die? Is this the scene he's gonna die? It sucked. Don't get me wrong, it had such a big thing to do with the plotline and the future plotline of the sequels. I just wasn't satisfied with the way he died. It was very Star Warsy, the transitions, the sequences, the camera angles. Everything was very Star Warsy, and we have to give props to J.J. Abrams for that. There was one or two bits where you could see that it was kind of J.J. Abrams' trademark. There's a really good tracking shot which you see in the trailer where it goes round John Boyega and the pilot Poe. You see it go track round and follow John Boyega. That's very J.J. Abrams. You didn't have that in the original Star Wars, but you have it now. Again, the fight sequences were just as cool, the space fights were really awesome, the characters were really good, the way they incorporated Han Solo and Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker into the series was very good. C-3PO and R2-D2 were just, let's be honest, they were there just for the nostalgia. But I was worried going in that they would kind of focus on the fact, oh, there's old Princess Leia, old Han Solo and old Luke Skywalker, but they didn't. They incorporated it so well that it was just, it worked. You know, it worked. They weren't focusing on the old Star Wars, they were definitely pushing the new generation. They were pushing Rey and Finn, the two main characters, John Boyega and I can't remember her name. They were pushing their two characters far more than the others, which is fantastic, that's what you want. You don't want to go in there and watch old Luke Skywalker and old Han Solo fight a new Darth Vader. That's not what you wanted. I wanted the new generation of Star Wars, and that's what I got. So I can't say I'm satisfied. I kind of noticed this video was turning into a Star Wars review. You know what, let's just go. Let's call the video movie spoilers / Star Wars review, shall we? One thing I really liked that J.J. Abrams added was the humour. We didn't really have that in the original Star Wars. Even Spielberg and George Lucas did it. It was a serious sci-fi movie, that's what it was. But in this one, it was a lot light-hearted, a lot more humorous. What J.J. Abrams did brilliantly with Star Trek, he did the same thing there and he's incorporated it now. Again, moving on to more spoilers in this little section here, I'm going to talk about the double bluff that J.J. Abrams, or George, whatever you want to call it, pulled on us. Talking to a few people online about this, I realised that quite a lot of people, along with myself, figured that Finn, John Boyega's character, was going to be the new Luke Skywalker and Rey was going to be the new Han Solo. And that was kind of shown in the trailer. Actually, before the trailer came out, I thought it was going to be Finn was going to be the new Han Solo and Rey was going to be the new Luke Skywalker. That's how it looked. But in the trailer it showed John Boyega with the lightsaber and Rey flying the Millennium Falcon. But in the movie, it was a double bluff. They totally pulled one over on us. Boyega is the new Han Solo and Rey is the new Luke Skywalker. It kept us on our toes. It was very surprising. I didn't see that coming. It was great. I loved it. It was just a really good movie. In terms of seeing it in 3D and 2D, I went to see it in 3D, although I don't think it would have been a massive difference if you'd seen it in 2D. My dad went to see it in 2D and he said that it wouldn't be much of a difference seeing it in 3D, so I don't really think you guys have to worry about that. Don't get me wrong, there were certain bits which looked amazing in 3D, especially the fighting sequences, the bit you see in the trailer where Rey's climbing down the rope in that kind of empty container thing. You see that? That's really good in 3D. but all the other scenes, it wasn't necessary to have it in 3D. If you guys did enjoy this slightly mixed up video, then go ahead and hit the like button down below, it really does help my channel out. Go ahead and leave in the comment section what you thought of the new Star Wars movie and what you want to see in the next one. And go ahead and hit subscribe down below to never miss another video on this channel. And I hope to see you next time, guys. Take care.